Up until now, how we have been dealing with physics is something like this. So, this is a system that is detecting collision between bullets and enemies. Whenever there is a collision between a bullet and enemy, both bullet and enemy should be destroyed. And how that is currently being done in our game is we are iterating over all the entities which are enemy, and iterating over all the bullets which are over all the entities which are bullets. So whenever there is a collision, both bullet entity and enemy entity should be despawned or removed. So we are moving over entities of enemy and entities, bullet entities. We are creating right, left, upper and lower bounds. So whatever is the position of the entity, we are creating an upper bound by adding some value to the y, and removing some value to the y gives us lower bound. And similarly, we are creating right and left bounds. So this is how we are creating bounds, and whenever another entity is inside these bounds, we are saying that a collision has occurred, and we are good to delete both the entities from our system, from a game. So that is the current way of processing collision. And similarly, we are testing for collisions for player and enemy. So ideally, whenever the rock hits a turret, this is a game over situation. So how we detect that is we are creating bounds: upper bound, lower bound, left bound, right bound. And if a rock is inside these bounds for the turret, we see that there is a collision, and this is a game over. Now there are some physics libraries that can do this a little better. Plus, we can extend our gameplay using some other physics libraries. For example, we can have a type of bullet that is not destroying the rock but pushing it away. Now, if this rock is pushed away using this bullet, any other rock that this rock is colliding with gets destroyed along with this rock. So this is a gameplay mechanic that I can add, but for that I will have to modify my physics system. So I am planning to use physics libraries. There are two that are in my mind. First is Devi Rapier, and the second is Avian 2D. Now I have used Devi Rapier earlier as well. Avian 2D is new for me, so this project gives me a perfect situation to learn Avian 2D. And yes, I will be using both in various projects, so I think it's a good situation to start up with this Avian 2D. Plus, it is purely ECS based, as supported, and is extensively supported by Bevi. So I think it's a good thing to give a try to Avian 2D. Plus, I've seen a lot of positive compliments about Avian. Plus, I like the looks in general. I like Avian 2D up until this point. So yes, I will have to go through documentation, and let's go ahead and start with the compilation first. So I added 0.2.0. We'll start by building it. So it is going to take some time, and while this is being compiled, I will go through the documentation. So this is it that is going to be for today. I'll be going through the documentation, and I will be researching a little more into Avian and how I can leverage this library for our product, for our game.